Live from Ozarks First Plus, a rapid rundown of the local headlines, stories shared, viral videos, plus the features and facts before they hit your feed. You're watching The Daily Scroll with me, Bailey Stroll.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Daily Scroll with Bailey Stroll. We also have Jay Reed here as always, as I'm still sitting down and getting ready to go live here.
I'm very worried about your hair.
I'm a little out of breath. Been running around. We'll tell you why in a second and why you're seeing something over here that you're not typically seeing in the corner
Yeah,
of our studio.
That blends entirely, and they're not. They're
It
not seeing
does,
it.
but what's on the other
I can show it
side?
a little more.
What's on the other side is pretty exciting.
All right.
For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Well, for a lot of people out there, and I'll tell you why. So today, we're getting into our third week of this now. And it's going pretty well, I have to say. We're at least running the commercial breaks.
Hey, you don't have to sound so surprised. It's okay.
I mean, it's going well for me. I am making the show, but I'm not running the show. So might go a little differently for you over there.
That's fine.
But next week, it will be a couple of solo shows on my part. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
You know, the holidays are always a crazy time around here. Everybody's gone, but the show must go on.
So true.
Okay, well, today, in your local headlines, we're doing some Christmas stuff. I think all around we've got, well, a few. We're talking about a local police department that is doing, not just pulling over people for breaking traffic laws, okay? And then later on, we'll tell you about what's over here in the corner. And then later, I've got some thoughts about, there's a new trend going around when it comes to restaurants. Communal tables. Okay?
I know I put that in the show, but I literally don't know what you're talking about. So
we'll talk about
we'll have
it,
to talk
and
about
we'll
it.
see what we think about it, and maybe see if, we can get some feedback on this from our viewers here. Also, a rescue of a dog that fell into some icy water. We've got the body camera video from that. Love stories like that. Great ending, okay. And then it's screen time today for our weekly segment, and we're just going to be talking about some of the pop culture things, what's coming up, what's out there to watch right now. I know we did what we're watching yesterday. This is maybe not even what we're watching, but what you could be watching, and just some pop culture stuff. So, okay, let's get into the local thread as I catch my breath. Okay, this is in Seneca, Missouri, in our viewing area. Police there were given a donations of 60 or more Visa gift cards from an anonymous donor who first said he had a white beard, he wore a red suit, and he may have been riding in a sleigh, but he didn't want to give away who he was. Okay, that's the information that he gave. You can deduce what kind of suspect we're looking for when it comes to this anonymous donor here.
Do you think that anonymous donor was like, I hope they pull over people to hand this out?
That's specifically what they said.
Okay.
So they were giving out these Visa gift cards, $25 each. I'm like, anything above like $15, I'm like, all right, I'm here for it. Anything above $5, actually, 10 or more. And they're $25, but they wanted them handed out to people spotted practicing good driving habits.
Sure.
I'm like, that can't be that hard to find. Everybody's driving right?
We're all doing great. I've driven in Springfield, and everybody's doing a great job.
I mean, some people might disagree, but my husband gets on to me because I like to pick and choose when I use my turn signal. I'm one of those,
Bailey,
I guess.
we can't have you
I know
admitting to
people
more crimes.
hate that.
We can't do it.
But like, if you're in the left turn lane,
Okay.
you're in the left turn lane. I'm turning left. There's nowhere else I can go.
Here's my question. Is $25 worth the fear of getting pulled over?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Red and blue behind you and getting to the side and thinking, what have I done wrong?
For me, I don't know if that's worth it.
If it's worth
$25 to have the freaking adrenaline rush and the stress of getting pulled over by a cop.
I think of it this way. I would hear in middle school, they'd be like, Jerry to the principal's office. And I would spend the whole time sweating, and then I'd get there and they'd be like, you got a free pizza for reading. And I'd be like, no, that wasn't worth it.
I hate that. Or
Hate it.
Or they're like, hey, come see me after class. I'm
Yeah,
like,
and
oh,
it's-
well, you know,
it's
I'm not
like,
paying
it's
attention to
game
anything
over.
because I'm
Yeah.
sweating bullets over here for 50 minutes.
Only to find out it's just you got an A and we were real proud of you. Okay.
It's like they get enjoyment out of stressing kids out like that. And I think that the police probably get enjoyment out of this because they
So-
don't have to ruin somebody's day.
Maybe they were having fun with it. That's fine.
I think so. And the first one that they handed out, this officer William Housley did in Seneca, said that it went to a young family who said that they were having trouble paying their bills. They were struggling financially. They had a 3-month-old baby, and his wife was moved to tears. And I think that they were all in the car at the time. So
That's
that
sweet.
does,
That's nice.
I mean, that does
Yeah.
make it worth it. But somebody like me who is stressing out over any kind of interaction with a police officer for really, there's
just-
no reason that I should be.
I'm just like
but-
you're just stressed because you're trying to get here to the Daily Scroll, and then
That's
and
true.
then
They pulled me over and
pull
I
you
was
over.
late
It's like
to
it's
work.
not worth it.
I don't
Are you
know if
late?
anybody would believe me. Like, well, I got a $25 gift card and I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Doesn't
I'd
make
be
up
like,
for the job you just
yeah.
lost.
Right. Okay, and next.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
I've been talking about, I don't know if we actually had it on here yet, but I've talked about the Springfield
Should have
Airport
drum.
and their
You have
makeover
talked
that's
about it a
happening.
lot. Uh-huh.
It's looking good. They're swapping out the iconic carpet for the terrazzo tile. And then they put it out there that you could buy unused carpet squares. And if you've been to the Springfield Airport, you know what I'm talking about. It's the water carpet, the water, the rock, and the grass. We got all the elements when you land in Springfield. It is freaking amazing. I love the Springfield Airport for many reasons. But one of them, of course, is the carpet. I love the terrazzo, too, that's going in. So I'm not complaining about getting rid of them because now I have my own little piece of history.
I wish I had
And
a
the
drum
funny
roll
thing
sound.
is, it is comically big.
It's so big.
I don't know if it's coming across how big this really is. And I meant to go get one of our carpet squares that we've just placed in this room and other rooms. It's like maybe this big in comparison.
Maybe.
Let me stand up. It comes to my hip.
Oh, you probably want it like panned down.
So they were saying that
That's
this
so
was going to
big.
be 3 feet. Then I show up. I drive a convertible, okay?
You just slammed the mic.
It's bigger this way, I think.
Oh
I don't even
no.
know if it's square. Apparently, this is European measurements. Don't know what that means.
Does that just mean
What-
meters?
I guess it's a full meter.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You could buy one of these, just get one for $10, or you could buy the flight for 3 for $25. One of every element, the rock and the grass.
Huh.
I have 3 of these in my possession now.
Oh no.
What am I going to do with this?
I don't know. I don't know.
My house is like 1,200 square feet. I have no use for this whatsoever.
I hate to say it though, you look really proud of it though.
I do like it. Smells pretty good.
Okay.
I got in my car this morning. I'm like, what is that smell?
And
I
then-
turned around.
I feel the need to mention that when you went and got it from your car just now, you almost blew away because it's like a giant sail.
It is an extremely windy day outside. I had to huff and puff just to get it out of my car.
Wow.
Huff and puff I almost got blown away, blown over getting it in the building.
And somehow it was all worth it.
I mean, but I'm looking for recommendations on what to do with this.
Yeah, DIY project that involves a 1 meter square of
I've got 9
carpet.
square feet of this stuff. And that doesn't even sound, wait, right?
I don't know the math. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
do-
square feet though. Square feet, not just 9 feet long, square feet. What am I going to do with this?
I don't know. We have to go to break.
All right. Oh, yeah, I'm over time talking about it. All right, we'll be back with dog rescue and talking about if you'd want to sit at a table with a bunch of strangers while you eat your dinner. All right, something you don't see every day, and especially in these parts of the country. But up in the Sparta Township, New Jersey, they got some snow, they got some ice, chilly out there. A dog falls in that little hole there in the icy lake, and look at his little head just sticking out. I think in the audio you can hear him whining. But he gets rescued, and he's able to walk right out of there thanks to these guys. This is a certified ice rescue team where they got on their gear, crawled out to the ice, reached in. Dog had fallen through. He's waving like, pull me back, pull me back. And, you know, I would say if I fell into ice like that, I would be stiff as a board. I wouldn't even be able to walk. They'd have to carry me out.
I think they are carrying. Are they not carrying him out?
Oh, he had to even get in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, must be standing height. No, the dog is like, acts like, oh, no big deal. Just went on a little adventure.
He actually was not bothered by this whole.
Didn't seem like it. I mean, he's got quite, it's a golden retriever. I'm almost positive.
Oh.
Or it's a yellow lab.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty graceful rescue, I have to say. And then the owner is standing by the guy who's recording, and she just could not be more grateful. She's like, you guys did a great job, great job, great job. Yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, that's probably what I would say too. Like, how can you thank somebody that does something like this?
Look at him slide back.
I know, right? They pulled him right in. And he even says like, it's from the training. I'm like, that's when the training pays off.
All worked out.
I love that video. I mean, this is why we have body cameras, people.
The dog just walked away. He was just.
That's what I'm saying. Dog's just like, okay, done. Thank you.
All right, cool.
All right, no big deal. Oh my goodness, yeah.
Bailey would be inconsolable, but that dog was.
I would be inconsolable, and my dogs would have frozen up and floated to the bottom, or sank to the bottom without their fur on.
This is true. Your dog
one of these days, I'll talk about my hairless babies. Okay, and then next.
Yeah, I want to know about this.
I want to get your thoughts on this. So this is in LA, there's a new restaurant, but I've seen these everywhere, where it's just kind of like one long table. You go in, you just have a seat next to a stranger. This is like kind of in an effort to like get off your phones and like have a conversation with somebody as you eat.
Sure.
Count me out.
I would like to point out, and we'll see if it comes back in the video, but it looks like, yeah, you see that chair between them?
Yeah.
There's always a chair.
Yeah, there is.
Everybody segmented themselves.
Exactly.
This is just restaurants not wanting to have enough seating.
It's a waste of space.
And not divide up their seating and just be like, yeah, we threw a table in, a bunch of chairs. They'll figure it out. And they do, but like.
And I think that's saying 90% of Gen Z diners would do this. This story from CBS was saying that Gen Z was more likely to do this than Gen X. I would almost think it would be the opposite. That Gen X would be more likely to sit down and talk to some stranger.
Well, see, I like that you said that it's to get them off their phones. I'm like, I think that Gen Z kids or whatever are probably fine with it because they're just like, I'm just going to be on my phone anyway.
That's what I was thinking.
I was going to have a YouTube video sitting there playing on my table regardless. So if somebody wants to sit next to me while I do that.
If I was forced into a situation like this, I would be on my phone more than any other restaurant ever. I'm just, call me antisocial. But if I'm going out to a restaurant, spend money, I want to have a good experience. This is not it.
I don't know.
And I'm sorry. But the owner said that this is such a trend right now, and it's the new big thing.
I don't know. You ate in a dining hall though, right?
Yeah,
in like college? That's the same.
I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, okay.
I don't. But
like,
you said you went to the dining hall by yourself. I don't think I ever did.
Oh, did you never do that? Okay, I was gonna say my parents were very shocked.
I was glued to my phone.
Yeah, I would have like a video playing or whatever, or like people I was texting. But like,
I guess nowadays it would have been more acceptable than in 2013 when I
felt like everybody in the dining hall was like, I got to get to class in 20 minutes, so we're all in, we're out. We do what we do, unless there was like
it is more acceptable.
Sometimes I had like groups that would be like, hey, we're all gonna make a thing of going to the dining hall and getting dinner together or something, and that's fun. But like most of the time, it's a functional thing that we're all just getting in and out. So if that's what restaurants want to do, that's fine.
I vaguely remember not going to the dining hall because I didn't have anybody to go. Everybody else was in class. But that's just me.
It's like, if it's just me, I can't go. I don't know.
I think I would go to the student union and get food
yeah. I mean,
that way.
I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying. The other thing is the people that, what was I going to say?
Well, it does show 90% of Gen Z diners enjoy communal tables.
Okay.
1 in 7 saying it ended up prompting a date. Who
Okay,
is he?
That's wild.
I'm just not
Oh,
sure about this.
What I was gonna say is also though, if I go to like a restaurant with friends, usually we spend like hours just like we'll eat and then we'll just talk for a long time because that's a third space to be in.
Yes, exactly.
So I would think that would take away from it if there was just other groups coming in and out. I think that would hurt that like group dynamic. I'm already out
Right.
with people. I'm already off my phone, but I want to spend the time with my friends who I like, not random
Exactly.
people.
Like the last thing I want
don't
to
know.
have to do here, and call me crazy, but is like introduce myself and have somebody asking me questions almost like an interview while I'm like trying to like eat food. Like I want to enjoy my meal, and that doesn't sound enjoyable to me. I'm sorry. Call me a Gen Xer. They said 60% of baby boomers enjoy the commute, only 60% compared to the 90%. I don't know who they're asking here. I feel like if you ask some people in Springfield, and we're known for being nice, that this is not a thing. I'm sorry. Maybe in LA.
The only people willing to answer the interview questions were the really social people that like being asked questions.
I think so. I mean, there are some people that I know that maybe they would enjoy this, but I'm sorry. Putting my opinion out there. Count me
Not
out.
us.
All right. When we come back, we're doing screen time. We'll talk about Oscars going to YouTube, something new, the newest Survivor season, and I had something else, but we'll keep it a secret. Okay, welcome back. The first thing I have to say in our screen time segment is how could you not know that a new SpongeBob movie is coming out?
You
because
didn't know.
it is everywhere.
You didn't know.
No, I did know. I just didn't know some of the details about it that I'm just
Okay,
finding
all
out.
right,
And it's
all right,
actually making me, well, kind of wanting me to watch it a little bit more.
Whoa.
Did not know that Mark Hamill is in this.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker
got
himself
a big
playing
cat.
the Flying Dutchman.
Oh, is that who he's playing? I honestly didn't know who he was playing.
Incredible. And is that George Lopez?
I don't know what Google
Regina
thinks.
Hall.
Google thinks a lot of people are in things that I'm not sure they
Yeah.
are.
And then, of course, Tom Kenny. He's back again.
The thing I wanted to
SpongeBob.
note is at the top it shows how many other SpongeBob movies there have been. So it's crazy that when you Google SpongeBob movie, it comes up with this one right now because there was the original one, there was Sponge Out of Water, there was
I haven't.
another one, I'm pretty sure.
I think I've only seen the first SpongeBob
What
movie. I
this
mean,
one
I've
is.
seen all of up until I went to high school or college, all of the
So
episodes.
you got too old for it. I see how it is.
But I think I just wanted to take this time to say I love SpongeBob.
Wow.
We quote it in the newsroom all the time. It is such a good show.
You know who's
back in the first few seasons.
You know who's the biggest fan here of SpongeBob that I know of?
Jamie Warner.
Jamie Warner.
He can quote that stuff. You wouldn't
He
expect it from him.
Loves to talk about SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh, the amount, at least one quote a day of SpongeBob in the
Yeah.
newsroom. And it's the only quotes that I can recognize like immediately. And I can come back with something else. Most of the time, I'm like, oh yeah, I know that's from like Step Brothers or whatever, but I can't like say another one from the movie.
But
SpongeBob,
It's recognizable.
I still play. So Tony Wynn here at the station hooked me up with the Game Boy games on my phone.
yeah.
And I've got SpongeBob Game Boy game on my phone.
Which one is it?
I think it's that one.
That one? Okay.
It's not the
I've seen
army
you do.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen you do some platforming on it. I've seen you do some.
I've got it, and I played it just when I was on vacation. I always wait till I get to on the airplanes. That's when I play my games on my
Oh,
phone.
that's good.
And
That's good. You go into airplane mode.
oh yeah, exactly, airplane gaming mode.
Yeah.
But this new one, apparently there's a new song from My Spice, and I'm sorry I'm late to the game on this. I haven't heard it.
Big guy pants okay.
Is that what it's called?
I think that's like the only thing
Are
she
you
says
joking?
in it.
You're joking me.
No, they sing it a lot in the newsroom.
I'm trying to be positive here. But
Big guy
it's,
pants okay? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
it's got a
that's what it is.
5.8 on IMDb. It's got an 84% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty good.
I would watch it, I have to say. It's out in theaters right now. It's an hour and 36 minutes long. I think it's just enough time that I could put forth There are show times. It's out and about. I think it might be one of the more successful theater movies that's going to be out here recently in 2025. I don't know. I like it.
Okay.
And then moving on, just wanted to mention that Survivor's they're always trying to do something different, you know, for new season. One season just wrapped up. 50th season is coming.
Okay, did you have to do something big for 50? That's a nice round number.
Yes, and what it is let me see here. So before this new season starts on February 25th, it will be a first ever nationwide Survivor challenge calling on people across the country to track down authentic immunity idols hidden in their state.
Do you think we could find an immunity idol?
I like this idea.
Okay. You're actually...
I do. It's pretty cool. So I don't know if we learn more details about that. We'll let you know. But yeah. And then lastly, this is the big news of recently, I think.
I did
the
hear about
Oscars going to YouTube.
Which feels a little like they gave up.
Well, I'm learning that this year is the 100th year.
Oh, that's
And
also
so
a
they're
nice
like,
round number. Okay,
it's almost
all right.
like if you're going to make a change, do it now.
Do it now.
I want to know how much, and this is what's not out there, is how much did YouTube pay to get it on YouTube?
That's
because
true.
now it's going to be for free, which it was free on, what was it, ABC? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This isn't like a YouTube TV thing, right? Because
No, they said free.
free for everybody.
Free on.
And they're going to
whatever,
do
yeah.
it through 2029.
Okay, yeah. Which is why it sounds a little like giving up, because that's what you do with old content that's going to get views, but you're not going to work really hard on or anything. You're
Exactly.
You're putting it out there and you're saying, hey, everybody should be allowed to enjoy it. We're going to get a little bit of money from AdSense, but at the end of the day,
And I think
you just
that
want to be.
they're touting
out
the time constraints, the lack of time constraints on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, they
also
could just go forever.
viewership had been dwindling.
Yeah.
And I have to say, when I was younger, I did sit down and watch things like these, like the Oscars, the MTV Awards, which I don't even know if those are around anymore. But what is the Academy Awards, the Oscars?
Yes.
Oh gosh. The other one.
Yeah.
But I don't anymore. And I think it's just because I don't know if I will on YouTube, but I feel in my bones that I would be more likely to watch it on YouTube for some reason.
Yeah. And
I
just
don't know.
pop on because you
Pop
can get
in,
it on
pop
any
out,
you can get it on
maybe.
any device. You could just pull it up on your phone and be like, oh, let's watch a couple categories, and
I mean,
it's a lot more casual. I do get it. I do understand, the kind
It's
of
the
live
way
streaming
things are going.
version of it. What's the last Best Picture winner you watched?
you'd have to name some off. I know I didn't. The last one was it Anora?
Nora.
I didn't watch that.
I went and watched that one after
Afterward.
one.
Wasn't it Parasite?
Oh, Parasite was one. Yeah. Did
I
you watch
started
Parasite?
watching that.
Okay, you didn't
I
finish.
really liked it. I didn't finish it. I fell asleep. And I meant to go back
The
and watch it, and I
whole movie's
didn't.
the twist at the end.
I know.
That's the
I
whole
know.
thing.
But it was making me so uncomfortable.
That's like
that they were
watching-
living in somebody else's house. It's just like,
Spoiler.
I know it's the whole movie was getting me.
It's like
The stress of that, the anxiety of
watching an
that.
M. Night Shyamalan movie and being like, wow, that first half was just so good.
I
Just
know,
such a
and
good
I
time.
know I
so
kick
great.
myself every day, and it's like, well, I don't want it. It's been like 2 years. I can't go. I got to watch the whole thing or none of it.
Did you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I did. That was a good movie.
Okay,
I
yeah.
would watch that again. I need to do
And
it, but
did you watch Oppenheimer?
I did.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
You were a Barbie girl?
I was a Barbie. I went to the theater and watched Barbie,
All right. That's
which
fair.
I liked it.
That's fair.
I liked it. Okay. I guess that's it for the day. I wish I had. I could go into a whole Survivor thing, but I think that our Unscripted show does that, so I won't do that. I'll do it about something else that we can do a whole Severance episode. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We've got some things cooking up for you. Some more Christmassy things. I got it mixed up with today. Christmassy stuff coming tomorrow. We'll see you then.